Hi guys, I was watching this podcast over the weekend and they said Miami and New York in the United States has the most beautiful women. They said Miami has the most, I'm talking about model, movie-like, magazine-like beautiful women. Women that look like fiction, like perfect women. And they said New York has the most biracial. Biracial are like mix, like Chinese with black, Caucasians and African. You know that mix. You see a white girl like this with the shape of an African woman. So, and I feel the need to say this. Me and my friends were talking on Sunday and we said that most of these women are not marriageable. You understand? A beautiful woman is on the same level as a rich man. They are on the same level as a rich man. A rich man or resourceful man that looks like a masculine man, that looks resourceful, that looks like he has the respect of other men, but he does not take care of women. He does not provide and protect. He doesn't really, you get me? Like, that's a useless man. A woman that does not follow the leadership of a man, that is not coachable, that you can't even have a decent conversation with, that is a useless woman. The both of them, that man and that woman, they are both useless. And I think I know what the problem is. Society function better. Remember what I said in previous contents, that women and society, they are of the same framework. They are the same thing. We believe that society function better when there are consequences to actions, consequences to behavior. What we have done successfully right now as at 2025, we have taken away every consequences that is attached to women, irrespective of our behavior. If you don't believe me, let's dive into it. If a woman, let's say she crashed a car into another car on the highway and a bunch of people get injured, she will not be sentenced. If it was a man that crashed into another person in a car accident, that man is going to get maximum sentence. Women, they will not be sentenced. That is a consequence that has been taken away. Does that make sense? If a man, let's say a man takes the life of his wife, he's going to get maximum sentence. Nobody wants to know what happened. If it was triggered, nobody cares. If it was a woman that that took, or let's say if it was a woman that takes the life of or took the life of her husband, people will ask questions that what did the man do? She must have been triggered. Does that make sense? And women function better when there are consequences. Some of you will say no. Okay, this is a tidbit talk for men. Let's talk about this for a second. Women do not want men that they can walk over. The bigger percentage of men in society will allow a woman walk over them because men want peace. Men believe that women should be treasured, including myself. I believe a woman should be placed on a pedestal. But I'm not a naive man. I was taught by women that learn to place yourself on a pedestal and compensate her based off how she carries herself and how she treats herself and how she treats you. Does that make sense? Let me say that again. You have to compensate women based off how she treats herself, how she carries herself, and how she treats you, a man. Let's say she carries herself well. She treats herself golden, but she treats you less. Well, pull your attention away, man. That is not the woman for you. We understand this, that women are narcissistic in nature. They want you, a man, to place them on a pedestal. People with narcissistic personality have very, very strong low self-esteem, and they need constant validation. At least they need that validation back to me. That's why you see a woman will use words like, "Can you tell me I'm beautiful? And am I beautiful to you? I don't feel beautiful today." You don't understand. I understand these things. I do. I understand all these things. Like, take for example, if a man leaves his family for his own happiness and say, "Baby, you're not taking care of yourself no more. You have you have pot belly. I married you because you have slim waist." Now you don't have that shape no more. Your shoulder is like that of a man. I don't want to marry you no more. I'm going for that 20-year-old woman. Everybody will shame that man. This man, this one, he's a low-life man. A woman is going to sacrifice the husband and her children for her own happiness. And society will say she deserves it. Consequences has been taken away. There's a reason why women go for stand-up men, bad boys, guys that almost do not care about them. So my advice has always been this. It was suggested to me as a child. If women are naturally designed to be close to narcissistic in nature, people with narcissistic personality in real life, they don't care about you. They will walk over you. You understand? But women, they give men the cheat code. They don't want you to pamper them 100% all the time. They don't want you to just worship and say, oh my God, you're the best thing I've ever seen. They don't want that. And they tell men these things every day. Men will say, nope, there's something wrong with you. There's another woman someday that wants this. There's a reason why women go for this so-called bad boys. You understand me? If women are designed like that to be close to narcissistic personality, men should adopt two personalities. Don't come for my head. This is a suggestion. Machiavellian. One. And empath. The light empath. Let's break that down into sentence. Not the full Machiavellians. So Machiavellians are evil people. We're talking about as a man. If you want to enjoy that woman, you have to be in charge of the peace and the chaos in that relationship. You have to be in control of those two. And the empath one is this. You have to be empathetic, definitely. But you have to understand the landscape of the behavior of a woman. When you understand the landscape, most men do not understand the landscape of the behavior of a woman. The bigger percentage of men project what they think the behavior of a woman is. And that is why a lot of men get fucked up, including myself. I got stabbed a couple of times. Even though I was raised by women, I was taught. But as a man, men have this downside. We say, there's a woman somewhere in this world that she's just an angel. That is what makes a man keep pushing forward through life. But they are all the same. Every one of them are the same. Today, my good friends, we're drinking coffee, man. Coffee is for Friday, but fuck it, man. I've had a very, very long week. Even though today is Tuesday, well, my day started. I traveled on Sunday. I came back yesterday night. Coffee is needed today. To round this up, be the type of man that can give, that, you understand, that can punish a woman if she fucks around. Be the kind of man that has consequences in place if she fucks around. I promise you that she's going to admire, she's going to love you for it. A stand-up man. Don't be a weak man. No, I want a man that is it is a lie. The sex is different if you can stand up, if you can be a stand-up man. The way she talks to you is different. The way she perceives you is different. You don't believe me? Let's talk about it for a second. Why do you think a woman would jokingly want to trigger you just to see your reaction? Constantly. It is not shit testing. She just enjoys it. She needs to know that she's with that kind of man that has things in place. And remember, consequences. Don't touch her. Don't lay your hand on any woman. understand? Don't bring yourself that low. A leader, a full-blown leader, you pass punishment accordingly. Women need your attention. On social media, we see them all the time. You know what they will do to gain just the attention. They need that. Every now and then, when she fucks around, you take it away. Well, that attention, it means nothing to you, a man, but it is golden to women. And don't just be that kind of man that just gifts to women just because she's a woman. They are designed this way. They want to believe that they worked for what they are getting. That's why women will say that they love a man that is a challenge. They love a man that is. Remember, they are narcissistic in nature. People with narcissistic personality, when they try to crush you, let's say they broke up with you. Is it broke up? Let's say they break up with you. Oh, English language. Let's say they break up with you. My bro, she breaks up with you. She's going to watch. The bigger percentage of women, they do this. They will watch every now and then to see what you're using your life for. When they see that you are back on your feet and you're doing well, they are coming back into your life. It is not love. Come on now. It is not love. Oh. They are going to become obsessed with you. Okay, he's my one true love. No. It is not love. Go and read about these things. People with narcissistic personality, they function this way. You must be fully destroyed before they can say, I knew it was a piece of shit. The bigger percentage of men, they fall into this trap. Get to that level where you know who you are and you know who you are not. She's not an angel, and I say this all the time. She's not your friend. She's not your best friend in nothing. If you don't believe me, wait until shit is the fan. She's going to deal with you. You want to get to the level where you can function. Either she's here or she's not here. You understand? You have to learn to love her so much. You learn to love her so much. We be say, send her. English time. You love her so much that you don't like her that much. Does that make sense? So, because she's going to test it back to back to know how you're going to behave. If she tells you that she doesn't want to be with you no more, a lot of men will break down. I can't live without you. You are a fool. Which simply means that you were surviving off of something before she came into your life. Don't be the kind of man that makes a woman, indispensable. You're going to suffer. You're going to suffer. You're going to suffer. But you're a man, and I've been there, and I understand. You want your own experience. Go out there. But remember the words of Fowobi. When you eventually crash land, stand up. Go within and love yourself. And stand up for yourself. And keep it pushing. Ogbon got Simonso. You well.